Hello, I am ReavÜs. I am an Unholy Death Knight on the server Draka on US servers, and I am here today to talk about the Unholy rotation. I currently play 57-0-17 or 14. It's a reaping spec because I have the 2 set 210 bonus. Okay, now to start off the basic introduction to this rotation, the whole entire goal is to keep up your diseases while getting the maximum amount of Scourge Strikes and Blood Strikes in. So basically, let's just jump right into it. To start out, you want to apply your diseases with Plague Strike and Icy Touch. And then you're going to Blood Strike twice. And then you're going to Scourge Strike, Death Coil, Horn of Winter, Scourge Strike, Death Coil, Scourge Strike, Scourge Strike. And then you dump your running power, and then you repeat the rotation. Now, that was in slow time. Now, also, another key to maximizing Unholy Death Knight DPS is using your Gargoyle at the correct time. When do you use this? Well, you want to use this when you have the maximum amount of procs up possible. I most of the time use it when I have several of my procs up, coupled with a Bloodlust and, say, a Deathbringer's Will proc. Now, what this can result in is a huge DPS boost. A question many Death Knights find themselves asking is whether or not to use Army of Dead on a boss fight. Well, this question can be tricky, but really, the decision lies on what boss fight you're about to encounter. So, fights such as Deathbringer or Starfang, you do not want to use this cooldown due to the fact that your army can possibly taunt the blood beasts and ruin the caster's rotation of killing them. Fights where there's no threat of your army disturbing the tank or the healer are fine to use, such as Fester Gut. Make sure that you use this ability wisely. It is a good DPS increase, but don't use it if it's going to cost your raid a wipe. An excellent ability that I am sad to see when Death Knights don't use it to their advantage is Anti-Magic Shell. This ability can be used to soak up loads of runic power for those extra death coils, and also can reduce overall damage intake on several boss fights, such as Sindragosa and Fester Gut. As Unholy, you can make a macro that'll use blood tap and will refresh your bone shield. You want to keep bone shield up due to the fact that it gives a 2% damage increase. It's just a little trick you can use to maybe up your DPS a little bit.